Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. Today we are going to unpack the new Oculus Quest out here, and we are going to talk also about the pros and cons and whether to buy this one or not to buy it, and compared to other virtual reality or head-mounted displays, whether it's worth or not getting this one specifically. So first of all, we are going to talk about the point of the price, which is in the case of Europe, you will find it for 450 euros at the one of the 64 gigabytes, or for 550 euros the one of 128 gigabytes. Well, considering that you can install and uninstall the games, and you will probably, well, there are still not too many games out there. Maybe the one of 64 gigabytes is enough, because also the games are not so heavy. So you can have a couple of games with this size. And well, in my case, I just got this one, but you can also, well, depending on your budget, you can choose in between them. Then that's from one side, but then you will be like, which games I can play in Oculus Quest. So here there's a list of games that are available for Oculus Quest that are confirmed to be playable, and well, you can install them and download for Oculus Quest. Among them, there are some really cool ones. For instance, the Robot Recall and some others like table tennis and, well, climb, and uh, I think the list of games is big enough to enjoy, and I would definitely recommend playing some of them, such as the Super Hot and like I said, the Robot Recall. I haven't had the chance yet to play in Oculus Quest, but considering that they keep the frame rate up, that's a really good choice. Then you may also ask yourself, like, I got some games already for Oculus Rift, I played them, but will I be able to play this cross platform? Is it compatible to use the same game without purchasing it again? So there is also a list, well, this mainly depends on the developer, and there is a list of games that are confirmed to be cross version, cross platform, and some others that are not going to be, and you will have to purchase them again. Among them, there are some good games again. We have here the list, and I would mainly highlight this one, which is really fun for Oculus Rift, and again the Robot Recall. So you have a bunch of games that you will probably enjoy, and you can get them once and play them cross-platform, depending on the place where you're staying at that moment. There's also a list of games or even applications that are not going to be cross-platform, so you will need to buy them again. Among them, there is a Super Hot VR and Virtual Desktop. But besides that, I think the list of games that you will be able to play is big enough, and also the good part is that it is an affordable price compared to the previous the Oculus Rift, because for that one the price, even though it was the same, you had to buy a really good computer for that. If you talk about the specifications of the Oculus Quest, it's about similar to having a Samsung S8 in your hands, but with the advantage or the perk that is 100% devoted to virtual reality, in which case it will work even better than having a Oculus Samsung Gear VR or any other head-mounted display of this kind, such or even Oculus Go. Because also with this one we have the in-out tracking, which means you can move around. You can even have two-hand controls the same way we had them in Oculus Rift, so that's a really good advantage. About the resolution of the Oculus Quest, it's about 30 to 40, not at 40, it doesn't get to 40, but about 30% higher than the Oculus Rift and HTC5, in which means that the resolution and the quality of the games will be much higher. Then, on the other hand, we have the setup of the Oculus Quest, which is really easy. First of all, we are going to unpack it from the box. It comes in a really cool package, like this one from Oculus, and then inside everything is super well packed. I'm going to unpack everything and come back. So here we are, the cables. We have a charger as well, and we have, well, each one of the sides, one of them is a USB type C, and then the other one is again type C, but to connect it to the glasses. One side is to the glasses and the other one either to the charger or to the computer. Then we have here the glasses themselves. They're really light. They're actually similar to the Oculus Rift, but it's really impressive that they managed to put such a complex hardware inside here without increasing the weight of it. Then there are also these little cameras here in each one of the edges that will help me to replace the cameras that we find in the wall in my room to track the Oculus Rift. And then again we have this that you can extend and regulate to your own needs. Then here you have a slider, so you can regulate the focal length and also the volume of the application. And we have two sides for jack cables. That means you can connect both headphones and also speakers in case you want to do a showcase or any other need that you may have. On the other hand, let's say that the cons or the not so good things that I didn't like that much is that it doesn't come, unlike Oculus Rift, it doesn't come with already integrated headphones, which will probably add another extra weight and also some complexity to the setup. And there is an issue that I don't really like, at least it's in my case, but I think most of you will have the same problem, is that the nose side is very wide, which means when you're wearing them in your head, actually the light is going through it, and it makes you lose a bit of immersion. Probably you can change the cushion, the pillow, and that will help. But I didn't find a solution yet for that. So how to set it up? First of all, you would need to charge it. Then you press the button on the side for about 3 seconds. It will start blinking, and you need to download the Oculus application on your Android. So in my case, I did already download the application. And then here we have to choose which one of the devices you want to configure. In this case, it's the Oculus Quest. It shows a cool animation. And you have to go step by step with the setup. I would recommend being at home so you have Wi-Fi, because it will need to download some data to the Oculus Quest and also to install some drivers. So first of all, we click on next, and it will start pairing to the Oculus Quest. It will ask me to connect it to the power, and in this case it's fully charged, so we don't need it. We click on next, and it's asking me to power on the Oculus Quest. Once it's done, we click on next, and it will ask me now for a code that you will find inside the Oculus Quest. In this case, I'm going to wear the glasses now, and I find the code below at the bottom right corner. It's pairing the headset, and then it will ask me for Wi-Fi. It will start looking for the Wi-Fi in my home, my house. I will select the exact Wi-Fi that I want to connect to. We write the password and we click on next. So once it's done, it will start connecting and downloading all the software updates. Then it will ask to connect the hand controllers, which by the way are really comfortable. They are even lighter than those for Oculus Rift, I think. It will ask you to connect the batteries, and once you connected the batteries, which is also very easy. You have to slide this lid here, and then you put it back. You put the batteries. I would recommend buying one of those batteries that you can recharge, and actually they last a lot of hours, so that's also not a big problem. It will ask for the language, and it will start displaying some configuration steps. It will ask me also to clear all the area. It will tell me to set a guardian boundary, and well, basically all the steps that I have to do once have to do them once I have the Oculus Quest. Then you can continue, which probably means that the software is already installed in the glasses. After confirming all the steps, it shows me that we are updating the headset, and they will notify me whenever that's finished. So now I can browse into Oculus Store. Your headset is updating. So I have to wait for it to be updated to install any other application. But here it also shows me the percentage that is updated. And that would be it. Once you're done with that, you can already start installing any application you want and just have fun with it. Now I'm back from trying the Oculus Quest, from trying the tutorial that it comes with, and also one of the applications, the robot recall. So here I have some major some summary of the feedback after trying it, and I have to say that the speakers that are integrated with the Oculus Quest are really amazing. They make you feel that you're really inside the action. You're very immersed with it, and I think it's even better than having real headphones, because you don't have this pressure and you don't feel anything in your ear. You just feel and hear the sound in a very good quality, but honestly. And that from one side, and then from the other side you have a really good tracking, so you can move really fast your hands, you can walk around, you can do everything you want, and it doesn't lose the tracking. And it's also very easy to set up the Guardian system, because you can see through the camera. There's a camera in the front of the Oculus Quest right here. It's a very small one, but it allows you to see your room at real time, and you can easily set up the Guardian system in just a matter of 30 seconds. So I have to say that the feedback and the impressions that I got were really good. And for the Robot Recall game, it works even better than in Oculus Rift. The loading time is very short, it goes very smoothly, and the graphics are the same, almost the same. So I would really buy it again, and I just hope you like the feedback. Let me know what do you think, if you bought it, and which other games you would like to try. So if you like the video, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe for new videos, and see you soon.